I hardly know, sir. Just the person. At least I know who I was when I got up this morning. But I think I must have been changed several times since then.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, sir, because I'm not myself, you see.
I don't see.
I'm afraid I can put it more clearly, but I can understand in myself to begin with, and being so many different sizes in a day, it's very confusing.
It isn't.
Well, perhaps you haven't found it so yet, but when you have to turn into a chrysalis, you will someday, you know, and then after that into a butterfly. I should think you feel it a little queer, won't you?
Not a bit.
Well, perhaps your feelings may be different. All I know is it will feel very queer to me.
You, who are you?
I think you ought to tell me who you are first.
Why? Come back, I have something important to say.
Speak.
Keep your temper.
Is that all?
No. So you think you're tame, do you?
I'm afraid I am, sir. I can't remember things as I used to. I don't keep the same sight for 10 minutes together.
Can't remember one thing?
Well, I try to say, how does that be little bit? But it'll come different.
Repeat, you are old, Father William.
You are old, Father William, the woman said, and your hair has become very white, and still you insensibly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure the brain, but now I'm perfectly sure I have none. Why I do it again and again.
There's no use in knocking, and that for two reasons. First, because I'm on the same side of the door as you are. And secondly, because there's such a noise inside, no one could possibly hear you.
Please, Jan, how am I to get in?
There might be some sense in your knocking. If the door were between us. For instance, if you were inside, you might knock, and I could let you out, you know?
But perhaps he can't help it. His eyes were very nearly at the top of his head. But at any rate, he might ask a question. How am I to get in?
I shall sit here until tomorrow.
There's certainly too much pepper in that soup.
Please, will you tell me why the cat screams like that?
It's a Cheshire cat, and that's why pig.
I didn't know that Cheshire cats always green. In fact, I didn't know that cats could green.
They all can, and most of them do.
I don't know of any that do.
You don't know much, and that's a fact.
Please, Mom, what are you doing? Oh, there goes his precious nose.
It's everybody Monday their own business. The world will go around. The faster they eat us.
Which will not be an advantage. Just think of what work it will do with the day and night. You see, the earth takes 24 hours, to turn around on an exit.
Talking of access, chop off her hand.
24 hours, I think. Or is it 12?
Oh, don't bother me. I never could abide figures. Speak roughly to your leader boy and beat him with his sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. When. I just speak severely to my boy. I beat him when he sneezes, for he can thoroughly enjoy the pepper when he pleases. When. Here, you may nurse it a bit, if you like. I must go and get ready to play croquet with the queen.
Desire. Bruce. Come, it plays so far. Will you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here?
That depends on a good deal where you wanna get to.
I don't much care where,
And it doesn't matter which way you go.
so long as I get somewhere.
Oh, you're sure to do that if you only walk long enough.
What sort of people live about here?
In that direction lives a father, and in that direction lives a March hare. Visit either you like. They both mad.
But I don't want to go among my people.
Oh, you can't help that. We are all mad here. I am mad. You are mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
You must be. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come here.
And how do you know that you're mad?
To begin with, a dog's not mad, you granddad.
I suppose so.
Well, you see, a dog growls when it's angry and wags its tail when it's pleasing. I growl when I'm pleasing and wag my tail when I'm angry. Therefore, I'm mad.
I call it purring, not growling.
Call it when you like. Did you play croquet with the queen today?
I sure like it very much, but I haven't been invited yet.
You say my dear. By the by, when we called me up the baby, I nearly forgot to ask.
I turn into a pig.
I'm sorry, wait. Did you say pig? Or fish?
I said a pig, and I wish you will not keep appearing in bunches suddenly. You make one quiet, Giddy.
All right.
Apples again, and take this young lady to see the mock turtle and to hear his history. I must go back and see Albertson's kitchen. I have power there.
What's fun?
What is the fun?
When she eats all her fancy, that they never executes nobody. You know, come on.
Everybody says, come on here. I never was so ordered about it in my life. Never. What is his sorrow?
It's all his fancy, that he hasn't got no sorrow. You know, come on. This her young lady. She wants her to know your history. She do.
Okay, I'll tell her the story. Both of you take a seat. Don't say a word. Just finish.
I don't see how he can ever finish if he doesn't begin.
Once. I was a real child.
Oh!
When we were little, we went to school in the sea. The master was an old turtle. We used to call him Totus.
Why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Totus because he taught us. Really, you're very dull.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself asking such a simple questions. Driving all follow. Don't be all day about it.
Yes, we went to school in the sea. Though you mayn't believe it,
I never said I didn't.
you did!
Hold your tongue.
We had the best of the educations. In fact, we went to school every day.
I've been to a day school too. You needn't be so proud as all that.
With extras
Yes, we learned French and music.
and washing.
Certainly not.
Then yours wasn't a really good school. No, at ours, we had at the end of the bill French, music, and washing extra.
You couldn't have wanted much living at the bottom of the sea.
I couldn't afford to learn it. Only took the regular course.
What was that?
Reading and writing. Of course, to begin with. And then the different branches of arithmetic, ambition, distraction, amplification, and derision.
I never heard of uglification. What is it?
What? Never heard of overflying. You know when to beautify is, I suppose?
Yes, it means to make anything better.
Well, then, if you don't know when to overfly is, you're a simpleton.